And good morning. It's Friday morning. You all know about the Old Farts lunch, P-H-A-R-T-Z, Old Farts, P-H-A-R-T-Z, every Thursday, which we're changing to Wednesday, by the way, just for the heck of it. Actually, so a couple extra people can attend. Occasionally, somebody will come in with some Stump the Professor things. Now, what happened is a friend of ours, Tucson Jerry, who was in Tucson, and his name was Jerry, he was world famous for his British bike reconstructions, customizing, repair. He did it for years and years and forever and ever and ever. And I sent a lot of people who called me from that part of the country to him versus bringing their bikes way up here. Well, he retired, and he put out the word, come on down and take a look at all my stuff and buy what you want. Well, my good buddy Roger and I went down there, and Kevin went along, and we all went down there. I bought a couple of minor things. I needed a couple of extra sockets, a couple of wrenches, and Kevin got a couple things that he needed. And then Roger said, you know what the heck, let's go talk in the corner. And they came back, and Roger bought it all, everything. So he came back with a pick-em-up truck, just jammed packed to the gills with all the stuff that Jerry had built over the years and used. So this last Thursday, yesterday, Roger brought along these four things to the lunch because occasionally we'll play Stump the Professor and pass these things around and everybody guesses what they're used for. Now I know what these two are, but I'll be more than happy to entertain your opinions of what they are. This is cute, little spinny thing with a handle on it. And this is an interesting little guillotine type thing. And this actually opens up. Isn't that cool? So if you know what that is, cool, go ahead and comment. This is something Jerry obviously made. And with his depth of experience, this thing could be for a bike, 1920s for all we know. But if you have an idea what that might be used for, take a guess. And then this, once again, he obviously made this. And very fine work for turning something. Pretty big handle for such a little teeth. But if you have an idea what that might be used for, make a comment. Anyway, so I figured I'd show the four that Roger brought to lunch, and then I thought I'd show a few more of my own. And they're pretty self-evident. I just thought you'd see some things that I built over the years. I just grabbed a few. This is a highly modified gear puller. Used to have 3 arms. You can buy them at just about any auto parts store. Have 3 arms. And I cut one of the arms off. I had these extended. I took the ends and I had them extended so they could put these real fine teeth down at the bottom. And this thing's primary use is to remove stators, alternator stators. You have a stator that's stuck on the end of the crank, rather than just trying to pry and beat the heck out of it. This will reach all the way down to the bottom of the stator. These are thin enough to fit behind the stator, and it'll pull the stator off. These are variations on a theme. All of these do the same job. Removing inspection caps. These do the same job. This is for 4-way. This is for the caps on front hydraulic brakes, on Norton front hydraulic brakes, taking the pucks out. And this is once again a highly modified tool. I drilled extra holes in it. I made the circumference smaller. I ground it down. This one will take inspection caps, especially on Triumphs, where you've taken the top one off the primary. This will fit in there beautifully. These are something that used to be a 3-way thing like this. I cut them apart and put some sockets on them. Noise. There goes the peaceful quiet. Okay, so anyway, I cut them apart, put 7/16" sockets on them. These are wonderful. Use these with an impact tool very gently, and they will take off and put on inspection caps. Much easier than anything else. Okay, this is for draining Norton oil tanks. Kind of cute. And this, believe it or not, is a torque extender. You can take this big old handle and stick this in here, and you just increase your leverage by a huge amount. It's very handy. You can use it to put things on, and you can use it to put things off. Put things off, I like that. You can use it for putting things on, and you can use it for taking things off. So anyway, that's fun. Just thought I'd show you this stuff. And if anybody has any guesses on this and this, let us know. I'm going to give these back to Roger, unless you tell me what these are for and I say, whoa, that's worth keeping. We'll see. Anyway, that's what we're doing. All right. Bye.